Hey, what's up guys, it's Matt, welcome back. So, if you saw my last video, which was the unboxing of the OneWheel Pint, yeah, you saw my first ride on it, which didn't go all that well, to be honest. So it's actually a couple of weeks on now since that video and the unboxing. I've had a chance to go out on the OneWheel Pint a little bit more. I've not really done any proper long rides on it so far. I've kind of just been going around the block and I've done like one trip to a local park. So I've got a day off today. I figured it would be a good opportunity to get out there and put some actual miles on the thing. Like I say, I think I'm on 21 miles at the moment, which isn't all that much really. So there is a kind of lovely forest walk kind of cycle route from Eccles to Worsley, so I'm gonna take it down that, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with the GoPro and kind of talk you through my thoughts on it so far. I've got elbow pads on, I've got knee pads on, and then of course I've got my helmet as well. Because yeah, in my couple of times going around the block, I have fallen off the thing a couple of times, so safety first, let's go. Well, here we are then. Did I lock my car? Yes, I did. So, here we are, walking up now. So it's quite an active path that I'm going to. Lots of cyclists, lots of people walking their dogs, lots of joggers. So, got to be a little bit careful. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this hill I have to walk up. And I'm just carrying it at the moment. And this is kind of my first point actually with the pint. So the whole point is, it's like, oh, you got the mag handle so you can carry it and take it with you. Yeah, okay, that's all right for like short little bursts. You do not want to be carrying this thing for a long time though. Oh my god, effort. So as you can see, just a nice pretty little woodland path. So should be quite good to ride on. And away we go. So the OneWheel has kind of several different profiles that it can ride in, unlike the XR and the Plus and stuff where you can completely customize the ride experience. At the moment the Pint only has set profiles. So I've got it in the beginner one first, kind of keeps it very stable for you. Simple stop is on and it's not going to hit the top speed. This could be a place where I could get quite fast. But as I've learned sort of out and about riding it so far, is it's really easy to get cocky on this thing and get ahead of yourself. Like ridiculously easy. So I figured to start off with, we'll take it nice and slow. And yeah, away we are. Already got the pushback happening, and this is one thing that everyone says a lot about this one, is that the pushback is like quite strong. Fortunately my phone, because I've got the app open here, it's not actually telling me how fast I'm going at the moment, so I can't really tell. So what I think I might do is I might up the profile from Redwood to the next one, which is Pacific. This is one thing though with this, what we've got to do is we've got to do simple stop and come to the stop, and then change the profile, and the light changes, and bam, we're in a different profile. So let's try and get going again. There we go. Woohoo! Almost lost it a bit there. Don't want to end up in the drink. Cyclist turned around and look then, this thing turns heads. So of course, the whole idea with OneWheels is that unlike electric scooters, I should in theory be able to go on there a little bit. My experience thus far with that has not gone well though at all. Every time I've tried going sort of off-road on the thing, I've just completely like spun out. I know why for a couple of times, because I tried going on like a wet lawn and obviously the tyre, it's got zero grip. So the tyre just spun out and bam, I just fell off. There we go. So yeah, the tyre spun out and I just fell off. But yeah, I've had a time where I've tried to go on sort of loose kind of mud and sticks like that. And again, the same thing happened. I don't know because it's not as flat, or maybe I've inflated the tyre too much. Who knows? But yeah, my off-road one-wheel experience so far has not been very good. So when I ordered the Pint, I ordered it with the fender because apparently one of the sort of issues people have on the XR and the Plus and so on is that when you sort of take it out when it's wet or if there's lots of stuff on the ground, it all kind of flicks up onto your leg, which is mildly annoying. Yeah, so far I've had a little bit of that with the Pint. So I've not, as you can see, I've not actually stuck the fender on yet. I do plan on doing so. It's pretty much autumn here in England now, so we are fully getting to that time of year where there's just, I mean, you can already kind of see, there's just lots of stuff on the ground. Go around up. Lots of stuff on the ground. And yeah, that is all going to sort of flick up onto your leg and get quite messy. So I am going to stick the fender on at some point. Oh, here we go. Another going under the motorway bridge. It's like normally when this is where I come jogging, there's a park run route around here. So I would have come off the track a while back and sort of gone around the woods, and then I would normally come back out here and run backwards. So I've never actually been beyond this point before, so this is kind of interesting. We are fully going on an adventure. I have no idea where, I mean, I know it leads to Worsley, but I've never done it before. So yeah, woohoo! That simple sort of thing makes getting on and off just so easy. That being said though, you kind of got to watch it. Again, you get a bit cocky with it, you lean over to the side a little bit and boom, you're gone. But as long as you kind of keep your weight balanced over the wheel and just lean back a little bit, absolutely no problem, it's wonderful. See, yeah, on that note already, like stuff's, you know, sticking to it, it's starting to come out. So with the fender on, obviously that's not going to happen, but stuff's then got the potential to like get stuck in there, so you probably have to take it off and clean it quite often, I imagine. Also, this time of year, look at that stuff all over the grip tape, but I've got some sandpaper kind of cleaner thing, so I should be able to clean that up no problem. So really, what are my thoughts on the OneWheel Pint so far? Honestly, it's probably the best money I think I've ever spent on like anything. It's genuinely so much fun. Like I said, the little thing is dangerous. It's very easy to get overly confident on it and think you're far better than you are, but so far my experience with it is absolutely amazing. Obviously here in the UK we have a few more issues kind of regarding personal electronic vehicles in terms of where you can and can't use them. You pretty much can't use them anywhere legally, technically, because we have antiquated laws where any vehicle with a motor you have to have insurance on technically, but no insurance company will insure these things, so you're a bit, yeah, it's really dumb. Obviously loads of people have got them though. Loads of people have got you know, freaking boosted boards, and you know, there's a huge sort of one-wheel floater community in the UK as well. Loads of people have got them. I've heard stories where people have been stopped by police officers who were just inquiring as to what they are. I've heard stories where people have had theirs taken off of them and they've had to pay a fine and so on and so forth. I think the main thing is, as long as you're not being a nuisance, as long as you're not putting yourself or anyone else in danger, you know, helmet, pads, everything like that, I don't think there's an issue at all. Sorry. You know, apparently the government is looking into it in sort of changing and updating the laws, which is good to know. Because I do kind of plan on riding this to work. So I work in the middle of Manchester city centre now. You know, I kind of do plan on sort of one-wheeling down to the tram, getting the tram into town, and then one-wheeling the rest of the way to the office, which, you know, the Pint is perfect for, you know, kind of cutting more about a city as opposed to doing dirt trails, which you would do more with sort of like the XR and so on. Am I a bit worried about sort of using it going through town? Yes, I am. I am a little bit worried. Mainly just because it's busy and there's lots of cars and people are dickheads towards cyclists, so I don't know what they're going to be like towards me. We will wait and see and find out, I guess. Speaking of police officers and electronic scooters, I actually just went past two and they both just kind of stared at it and said good morning to me. So that's nice. See, no issues. I guess really kind of my only other little comments about the Pint are just that when you get it and you get it out the box, like, it looks so nice, pristine and new. As you've seen from my other video, and also I put it in at the beginning of this video, but in case, here it is again, straight into a wall. It's like, it goes out on the street. It's gonna get absolutely battered, and this already has. I mean, I ordered the spare set of bumpers, and especially the back bumper using simple stop, that gets bashed against the ground so much, like, it's already absolutely messed up. And I also ordered the rail guards, which I didn't put on straight away, and I would recommend anyone who gets them to put them on straight away. So I had a couple of falls and the rails kind of got a little bit scuffed, and then I fitted the rail guards, which you can kind of see here. One thing I will say in regards to fitting those rail guards, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I've got some quite big air bubbles underneath. It doesn't bother me too much, but it could, you know, it could have a bit of a nicer finish. But at the end of the day, they are just there to take a beating, so that the Pint itself doesn't take a beating. I suppose though, you can't treat it like, oh, this is my brand new fancy piece of technology. The thing is designed to roll around on the floor. It is going to get a little bit battered. And you kind of just have to accept that when you start riding on it. So anyway, I am at the end of the trail. I am not going to try and ride this down a hill, because that is a bad idea. So yeah. Stop. Oh, there we go. So that was a nice little ride. That was a nice little ride. I don't think when I changed its ride mode, I hit the top speed. I didn't get any pushback at any point. I'm still trying to get used to the thing though. So, you know, I don't, like I said, it's so easy to get overconfident on this thing. But yeah, how are we doing? Ugh, man, it is covered in some muck. It is gonna need a clean. Can't really see how it's doing battery wise. Still got 62%, so I could probably go down a bit. And apparently I've done 6.2 kilometers so far on this trip. So yeah, not bad. Don't know what I'm doing. So I am probably going to leave this video here for today. It was just kind of a little like, this is the Pint, this is what I'm doing on it. As I said, I do kind of plan it I do plan on eventually using it for commuting, but before I start going on roads with cars and stuff like that, I want to get very confident at using this thing, you know, no sort of silly little mistakes. But yeah, look out for a video of when I first decide to start doing that. Until next time, guys, take care.